All right, good morning to you. All right, I'm glad we got the springs in last night. That was on the last video. So now what we're going to do, we're going to put the wheels on it. We're going to get her to the ground. And then we're going to go to work and we're going to, let's see. I'm going to move this chair, don't I? We're going to get her on the ground and then put some weight on it. I can't put the shock toe in because I don't have no weight on it. So let's see if we can spin the wheels on it a little bit. Let's see. So now we got the upper ball joint is tight. These are still loose. These are loose. I got to check everything. I do a nut and bolt check on this whole thing. But what we got to do first, I bet that stand is in the way. But well, maybe a wheel go on there yet. I don't know. That's not going to go on there, I don't think. Okay. So we'll probably have to put, well, it's pretty narrow. It might work. Oh God, I got oil all over my hands already. That didn't take long, took 5 seconds. Okay, is your mic working today? God, I've been having mic troubles lately. Man. Oh, that just barely fit. Just missed it. Okay, good. That's actually good. Okay. We'll be coming around the mountain when we come. Yeah, yeah, boys. Let's see. Let's use this. No. I need an extension, don't I? We coming around the mountain when we come. Oh, never mind. Such a good singer. YouTube might flag it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I got the torque. No. All right. Oh, there we go. God, I can't believe it. This ain't gonna fit either. What is the thinnest wall socket I got? That is, what is he, 13/16 again? They couldn't make those wheels, just those holes just a little bigger, you know. I'm talking maybe a thousandth or two. Okay, what do I got for 13/16 deep ball? Well, I wonder if it even needs a deep ball. No? Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I got anything shot or det så för som det tog kontakt but there. Can't even talk right anymore. Shoot. And the spark plug socket is probably just a stick. Don't I have a really thin one? Yeah, we'll just try one. I'm probably stuck with using what I got there, I guess. Troubles already. Troubles instantly. Oh, look at that. Spark plug sockets. Why, that's nice. I'm just gonna figure out. Okay, yeah. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. There we go. And now I'll loosen it so the wheel can move a little bit. Okay. Oh, I think I just found the secret. Use a spark plug socket in there. Then they're loose. See, a spark plug socket is designed to get into tight areas too, you know. So maybe that's the secret here, huh? There we go. Yeah, we'll be coming around the mountain when we come. Coming around the mountain, we'll be coming around the mountain, we'll be coming. Oh. Okay, now we'll just snug them up for now. Now we got them all in there. Good enough for the girls' eye date. Yeah, look at this spark plug, or this socket here. Look at the trouble I got. I figured it out. The secret is use a spark plug socket now. And that's the rest of the story. Oh, never mind. Okay, now we got to do the other wheel, don't we? All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. I like to see that. I don't know why. I've caught myself several times saying that. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, what's up with this one? All right. I'm using this NASCAR approved ratchet. Oh, all right. There's one. The good part is, in a way, we're kind of going back together, I guess. Oh, wrong there. Do you think I'd pass for a NASCAR pit team? I would, wouldn't I? Like I'd be around the lap about 4 times already. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, good enough. Good enough for me. Now let's drop it. Ah, you know, this is so nice. You know, they make these buttons, you know, but they never work. So. And everything falls apart. All right. Oh. Well, let's get this thing on the ground. And hopefully we can put the shocks on it next. I got them hanging in there. What the hell is that about? But it does. Jack don't want to roll ahead. Get this thing on the ground before it falls on the ground. Well, at least if it falls on the ground. It's got some tires on it now, so at least. Come on, get out of the way. There you go. Good boy. Let's haul this over here right away. Get it out of the way. Move this out of the way. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's going to land right on that can. Probably can't see it anyway, but nice and easy. It went down a little bit. Springs are probably so stiff now. Well, the car is definitely sitting. Holy cow. It is sitting high in the front. Now, the only thing is I need to stand on the car, put my 300 pounds on it, well, about 290, I think I meant now, but maybe 1,024, whatever. I don't know. Maybe we can get the shocks on it quick. That's done. Wow. So now it looks like it's doing a wheelie. Hopefully I can get the butt end higher. Man, I don't know if I'm going to get it that high. Well, I have to look at shock adjustments. No, I can't probably get on this thing. Okay, no. Can I? I'm checking out the driver's side right now. Yeah, I wonder if we can just turn this a little bit. Maybe. shot. Okay, so you're not going to go that easy now, huh? Okay, well. Then we got to do the air thing, don't we? Okay. God, that shock height in the back is way low now. Now it looks like a gasser. All right, a gasser. All right, she's a gasser now. More trouble for me to deal with. Oh. Oh. See if this works. What is going on here? What is up here? I don't get it. China junk, huh? Okay. Local all with you, no problem. Okay, there goes my back. Woo! What the hell? God darn it, I tell you. Man, can't put a lousy bolt in. Woo! Boy, does that piss me off. Boy, does that piss me off. A lousy bolt. Can't even put it in. Something so simple. A caveman could do it. But not Dale. Not Dale. There goes my clean shirt. I put on my dirtiest clean shirt today. I gotta get a flashlight. Okay, I'm back up. Lousy shock bolt. You can't even screw that in, eh? Man, talk about a joke. You know, I don't know if things frustrate any of you people, but sometimes the littlest thing can just make a guy bummed. The quality of this China stuff is getting worse. Yeah, I see it there. Yeah, it's just like the shock won't let it go in there. I can see it's off. Could it be the shock has a memory in the bushing? That I gotta take this back out and turn the shock? You know how that is, you know? Things get... These polyurethane rubber bushings sometimes create a memory. And had that a number of times in my life where I was all screwed up because of that. Come on, Shock. Nope, ain't that. Actually got to pry one side of the shock up. Let's see, how am I going to do that? Do I put the jack under there and just jack that up a little bit? Real simple. It's real simple, but it's got to be a bear. It's got to be a bear. Oh. Little simple shock. Oh, why don't you go in and... Oh. Little simple shock. Gotta be pried that way and up. That way and up, huh? What if I would go... That ain't gonna work. What if I would shove this through here? That didn't work. I don't want to wreck the threads because, boy, if I would do that, I'd be in trouble. I'd have to weld that all back on again and redo it. Maybe that's what I gotta do now already. Who knows? Okay, so the tools that I brought here aren't gonna work. Okay. Okay, this gotta be... Come on. No, you ain't gonna do it, huh? Okay. Not here. This is it. And I'm not ready to go here, so. Well, that won't work either. All right, there. We'll take that off. We'll put this on here, and then we'll do this. God darn it, I tell you. Japanese junk. I think they sell this stuff in Iowa, don't they? At the, what is it called? That one guy on eBay? God, that ain't gonna work either. No, it's just off like a, literally a, Jesus. Maybe I just gotta use a bigger one or something. It's off like 1/8 of an inch, so it won't go into the hole so I can start threading in. Just gotta get the right tool. And this floor jack, I keep tripping over it, so let's just move this over here. There we go. I got welding magnet sticking to my. Okay, you want to be on, there. You want to be on the floor, then be on the floor. There you go. La la la, la 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 la. Probably too big now. Oh, now the fender brace is in the way. No, now the light's in the way. There it goes. Right away. Look at that. It's so amazing what a guy can accomplish with the right tools. Just get a bigger bar. Okay, now let's tighten that up. All right. Here it is. Make sure you tighten it up so it seizes in there. So when you want to take it out, if the shocks are bad, you'll never get them out, you know. Yeah, look at that. Shocks are hitting the spring. Another problem. Right to another one, to another one, to another one, to another one. I think they sold them the wrong springs. I think these are too heavy for this car. But what do I know? I'm just a stupid boy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's everything's in there right, I can see. And we never, like I say, we never degreed any of this, we never touched any of that, so it ain't our fault. Well, we only get them in now. If I stand on the car, will I bend these? Probably will, won't I? This one I don't think I would. Okay. You can hear the air hose. I bought this air hose from Runnings in Hutchinson, and it's all weather cracked all the way down the hose. I've been cutting ends off. Hose is a year old. I make sure there's no water in the air compressor and everything like that, but the hose is so cheap. What has happened for the last year and a half in quality in our tools too, in our parts, and for some reason the quality's gone away too. I don't know why. I don't quite understand that, but it don't make any sense to me, guys. No, I don't know what's going on here. Why everything's just kind of going to crap here. I don't think I can get up there. Put some weight on it. Wait, I need a tool to tighten that, don't I? Are they 1/2 inch or 9/16? I think they're either way. Well, that one fits, so it must be American. 4 hours to put a shot in. Oh, there goes the compressor now. Oh, I suppose now the whole stud's turning. I gotta grab a vice grip for that, don't I? Yep. Yep, I figured that. Okay. Okay, what am I gonna do with this? Okay. I could go get a square socket, I suppose. And put it on there, but that'd be too easy. Okay, there's that. Okay. One done. I'm gonna shut the air off because there's more coming out of the hose than what's coming out of the end. Okay, so we got one shock done. Let's try to get this shock done. Let's move in a little closer. Okay. The same way here with this bolt. Rinse and repeat, I guess. Why does it have to be like that? Okay, well, we learned from the other side how to do it. So we'll just rinse and repeat, won't we? Boy, that front end is sure sitting high now. Wow. It's like there's no motor in it now. Maybe I should cut a half a coil out of these, huh? But I don't know that. Some people got a formula for it. My formula is to keep trying. Don't give up. That would be my formula. Let's see now. How did I do this before? Like that, huh? I don't think that's enough yet. Yeah, that's definitely not enough. Okay, now why am I hitting the tire on this side? Oh, well, I can't do it the same. Okay. Okay. Has to be moved over again. Like an eighth of an inch or something. Yeah. Okay, time to go get the cardboard and sit on my butt again. Grab a flashlight. What else do I need? Flashlight, small crowbar, and a lot of work for a couple bucks. But hey, you know, so it works. Get this hose out of my way. And let's see, what side should we sit on? I don't know where I should sit. I don't have no clue. Yeah, I might have got it by hand. See, that's how close it is. By golly, I did. As I sit my ass on the ground, and I get it. That's how close they were off. You know, just super close. Okay. The lower one's in. The upper one seems to be fairly decent. Yep. Shock right now is rubbing on the spring though a little bit. In one little area. But what'll happen is through time, it'll eat through the shock and it'll wreck it. No. Well, if it don't break in, it needs to break in, it needs to be used. Things will start giving. I don't know if you can get offset shock mounts. That'd be a way to fix that one. That I just thought of that. But I don't know if you can, so I think you probably could. They make things so you can fudge it a little bit, you know. But I think little break-in, I think it'll take care of that. Okay, there's that. Shocks are in. Another thing off the list. It went really well. Yeah, see, just by it does flex, so that's good. Now it's time to set our camber caster in it. Now the other thing you want to make sure is everything's pumped full of grease before you line it. So let's get the grease gun out. We'll grease up the upper and the lower ball joints. That's the only thing that we can grease on this, besides the outer tire on ends. Okay, which grease gun is good? Okay, I got two of them here. Use this hand one. Okay. We'll grease up the ball joints here. Yeah, that sucker's still greased. Okay. We'll do the upper one and then the lower one and then this one and because I know I greased them once before, but you gotta go through the process here. Okay. Let's see. Are you still greasing? It's coming out somewhere else. There it is. Okay, got it now. Yeah. Oh, it's bending over. It's gonna kill my back. It's gonna kill my back. Yeah. See it yet? There it comes. I probably put too much in there. Okay, so those are greased up. They're ball joints. Okay. Let's see. Where can I lay this? I'm gonna have to do the tie rod ends yet. Okay, I gotta wash my hands off here for a second. Can't even touch the camera, they're so dirty with the grease. The grease! There's grease on them. Guys, talk about, I feel like I've been in a one-legged ass-kicking contest right now. Man. Well, my hands got dirty with that rig. Holy cow. I feel like I've been tearing apart an old greasy motor. Holy cow, there's a layer gone. Okay, what's next? Shocks are tight. Ball joints are greased. Okay. Now, the next thing, pick up some of these tools. Get them out of the way. And we got to get set up for these two bolts. Need a little pry bar. Let's see. What are we all gonna need for this one? We don't need the flashlight. We don't need the vice grip. We got 9/16 wrench. But what we do need is we need a 3/4 inch socket. Under. Okay, let's just get set up here. Okay, can I use this little pry bar to move that under? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be able to do that. Let's just grab that flat blade screwdriver too right away so we have a backup plan. Okay, then we need a tape measure. Let's see, we need a tape measure and probably actually gonna need the flashlight, I guess, huh? Okay, where's the tape measure? It ain't there. Must be on the table already. Yep, I see it. Okay, then we need a tape measure and a flashlight maybe. I just don't have enough lighting in the shed. We got 14,000 lights, but it ain't enough. Okay, I'll just set that there. And then we'll set this here by those. Okay, now I gotta get the level out. All right, so let me, how to make a camera and caster, homemade, so you can get your wheel level, right here. You take a level, you take a level, and you make sure the flat side is up like this. And then you measure out your wheel, the rim, the bead to the bead, so you can rest this and then this on your bead. And these will be adjustable because you just zip tie them on there. And then that way you can watch the bubble on top. So it happens like this. So now I set that on the bead. I set that on the bead as well. And you got to make sure it's not touching the tire. Okay, for some reason, maybe these tires are low. I'm going to check the air pressure in these tires, by the way. That should be checked too. That's another thing, that's part of that. So let's check them. Maybe I got to put some air in them tires yet. I bet I do. I don't even know what they're rated. We'll go for, what, 35? Maybe it won't blow up in my face. Gotta be careful I don't trip over hoses and cords. And I bet these tires are low. Oh gosh, yes. They are low. Okay, I looked on the tire, it said max pressure is 44 psi. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go 40. Well, let's go 38. We'll go 38. Wow, 44 psi. I didn't think it was that much. That blows me away. A lot of people run 35. Let's just go 35. The heck with it. But it says 44 on the tire. Well, let's go 35 and see what we got. Right now, we only got about 22 in it. So, it's going to fill up fast, I'm sure. Let's see. I'm at 38 now. Let's just go 40. We'll just go 40. There we go. 40 right on the money. Oh yeah, that took the bulge out of it. Now we better go do the other side so we get the right reading. Then I suppose we better check the back, won't we, huh? That'd be my luck. Oh yeah, these are low too. This one is. There we go. 40 and 40. Now let's go in the back. Walk back there and check them. I suppose they're all low, I suppose. Yeah, that's low. Okay. Oh. Oh well. We're getting there. It's just all part of the game. Okay, I got 36 in there. I'm going to keep it at that. Average tire is about 35 for the old ones. 35 in the back and 40 in the front. Okay, so now let's go check this other one. We're getting there. We're working. We're chipping. We're swinging the pickaxe. That's all we can do. This one's low too. A little bit, just a nudge. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to put this away quick, guys. Just hang on a minute. Oh, my God. Talk about, I think you do 20,000 steps in one day when you're working on something like this. Okay, air off. Compressor off. Let's roll up the hose so you don't trip over it. For me, it's a tripping hazard. Yep, bang around. Yep, gotta do that, you know. There, enough banging around. Okay, good. Okay, next. Okay, you know we got enough air in the tires now. They don't look bulged either anymore, don't they? Looking better already. Oh, I almost need a break. I'm gonna take a break. All right, so I haven't taken a break yet, but what I did now is I weighted it down with a heavy toolbox and a gallon of lacquer thinner. And then over there, you can kind of see it. I did the same thing. You can kind of see the lacquer thinner around the air cleaner there. Because what I'm doing is I'm adding for that weight of the fenders. Then I put another 10 pounds extra on top of that because I don't have it right above the wheels here. I have them back a little bit, so I add a little bit more weight. Because so we get the, you know. And then you want to make sure the tires are pumped up, which these are extremely low. Now you can see the tires nice and not bulged anymore. And then, let's see, I wonder if I can zoom in on that. Let's see, maybe I can show you this. Maybe you can see it. Now, what I did is I make a redneck camera caster tool. So you want to hold it up like this. So the straight one's up above. And then you want to put these are adjustable. And you want to rest them on the bead of the rim here. So you want to make sure it's not touching the tire. If it's touching the tire, you got to use thicker pieces of wood, you know. So there we go. And then you want to make sure the wheel is straight. I see the wheel isn't straight, but anyway, you get the picture. Where you look at the bubbles way in. That means it's got to be tipped in. So, and that's how I do my alignments. I've never had a problem with them. Never. So anyway, I'm going to take a quick break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat. No, I don't need that shit. So, let's call this a video. It's an hour long. Let's just stop this video. And on the next video here, now we'll align it after break. I'll start a new video. Anyway, I guess please like and subscribe, you know. And on the next video, we're going to start the alignment now. Now we got the shocks in, we got the springs in. Tires are all pumped up, all four of them. We're sitting on level ground, so let's get this thing aligned next and start putting this thing back together, get the fenders back on it, and then we can start moving on. We can do the exhaust thing next, I think. And then we'll set the timing. Make sure the carburetor's set with the vacuum gauge. Do a nut and bolt check as we're looking at things. Oh, that's right. I got to try to adjust the rear suspension yet, don't I? Yeah, we'll have to do that. After we get the front end adjusted, the back end just goes up. That's not going to make a difference. Also, too, when you're setting your camber and caster, when you're doing this, make sure the car is level on level ground, which this one is. But you want to make sure your wheel's straight. So measure from the frame so your wheel isn't crooked, and then you're trying to set it. It's all going to be wrong. The wheel has to be turned straight on a Mustang too. Really on anything. Make sure it's straight, and then that way when you set your camber and caster, it's not going to be kitty wampus. Okay? Because 98, 99% of your trip is going to be the wheels are straight rolling down the road, not crooked. Yes, they're going to be towed in, but we'll set that after we get the camber and caster done. Then we'll start setting the toe in, and the toe in is going to be, eighth of a difference. Usually I run lines from the back tires. Well, what it looks like to me, at least on this side, well, it might work on this side. What I'll do is I'll run lines so they're touching each sidewall, so I know it's straight. I keep adjusting the front. I got some stands. I put strings on, and that's usually how I set my toe in. I don't usually measure off the frame because things can be just slightly off. I know this one's okay, but I've had other cars where the frames are actually off, a little bit. I mean, not much. We're talking quarter of an inch, but when that's off a quarter of an inch, that's a lot, Yeah, this side I can't use the string on. Shoot. Yeah. Okay. I'd have to. The fender's just slightly off, just enough, because you can't have nothing interfere that string, Shoot. I wonder if there's still a way I can do that. I'll think about that. But anyway, let's call this a video. And then on the next video, we're going to be doing the alignment. Let's make it so on the next video, we're doing at least the camber and caster, I mean, this won't take us so long now since, oh, geez, I tell you, trying to get the shocks in, trying to get the springs in, trying to get that's all done now. So let's stop this here. And like I say, on the next video, let's do a camber caster, and maybe we can do the toe in and all that right away. I'll show you how I do that too. So, and we'll go from there. We'll just keep going. But it looks like to me the front end's higher than the butt end. But I'm not going to adjust the suspension height in the back until I get the fenders back on it on the front. And I want to roll it back and forth a couple times, make sure everything's okay. And then, yeah. So, okay. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. And have a good day. And thank you if you do subscribe. I sure appreciate that. I really do thank you. I need some subscribers to keep this channel afloat. And 86.2% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed on my analytics. And it's like, wow, I wish I could pull them in to subscribe. My only wish would be, I've never hurt anybody. I don't care who you are, wherever you are, I don't care. It doesn't, and what I mean by that is that I don't care who you are. I care about you, When I say love to everybody, I mean love to everybody. I don't want to hurt a single soul, but if you could subscribe, that would really help me, And it's free. They're never gonna ask you for a dime, you know. So anyway, I just want to make that clear as well. So, but yeah, if you could, I sure would appreciate it. It would really help the channel out because I got to keep pouring my dimes into this situation, and that's hurting me. But anyway, I'm not looking for any pity me syndrome either. I just want things to be fair for all of us. That's all I want. And when I say love to all, I don't care what political faith you are. I don't care what Christian faith you are. I don't care about that. I care about you, you know, and I mean love to all. So have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Be good to everybody, as best as you possibly can. And we're all in this world together. We float on, if you ever think about it, we all float on this ball that we call Earth. We need to start getting along, everybody, somehow. You got to do right. Don't think about yourself. Think about everybody around you. So, love to all. Please subscribe. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.